Good afternoon, good morning, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about remaining cargo to load. This is a continuation to my previous videos, and this time our trim will be 50 centimeters, but still we're going to compute remaining cargo to load, and the trimming hold is hold number 2 and 7, and this is a Panamax vessel of 7 holds. So let's start, guys. So this is the problem. My previous vessel was, the trim was 30 centimeters, and the second video is even keel. Okay, even keel. Even keel or zero trim. Now we have a trim of 50 centimeters. Okay, so start, guys, and read the problem. MV Max Panama present drop is forward 13.46 and up drop is 1366 in salt water. Okay, in salt water density. The remaining cargo to load is 3,000 metric tons, and the trimming cargo hold is hold number 2 and hold number 7 with the desired trim of 50 centimeters. Okay, that is the target trim by the stern upon completion of loading. Calculate how much cargo to load in hold number 2 and hold number 7 to reach the desired trim. Our desired trim is 50 centimeters. Okay, as required by the master. So this program, we start from form number 6, small weights, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay, what was our initial drop? Forward is how much? 13.46. Forward is 13.46, and updraft is 13.66. So put here 13.66. Okay, so with this initial drop, your present drop or mean drop is 13.56. so with this mean drop of 13.56, you put it here. For example, you are there's no list, and your main drop mid port is 13.56, for example, actual reading at berth, and mid starboard is 13.56, and this should be 13.56. okay, no list, this is your mid drop, and the problem says you're floating in saltwater density. Okay, so that means salt water. So in your present drop is density is 1.025, which is salt water, and upon completion of your loading, that will be the same density of 1.025. okay, in actual practice. Now, how to get this LCF MTC? You go to your hydrostatic table. Take note of this, your mean drop 13.56. okay, 13.56, this is your mean drop of 13.56. okay, and it says here, what is your, sorry, go here, says what is your LCF? LCF is 0.48. LCF is 0.48 here. Okay, you got 0.48. Your MTC is 989.74. MTC is 989.74, correct? And your TPC is 6458. TPC is 6458. TPC is 6458, okay? So it is confirmed, it's all correct. We go back to Form 6. So this is now confirmed. Now, according to the problem or the question, according to the problem, your trimming cargo to load is 3,000, okay? That will be distributed to holes 2 and 7. So 3,000. Take note. So I put here 3,000. Okay, that will be our remaining cargo to load. And our TPC is 6458, okay, from the present drop. So your TPC is 6458, okay. So what you do is put here equals 3,000, the remaining cargo to load, divided by your TPC, and that will be 64 centimeters, 46 centimeters. What would that be in meters? So this, divide that by 100 equals, click this one and divide it by 100 to make it into meters, and that will be 46 centimeters, 0.46 meters. So put here, put this one, put here your mean drop of 13.56, and you put here the what we call the sinkage of 46, because of how much this 3,000, what would it be if we convert this to meters or meters? So that will be 3,000 is equivalent to 46.46 meters. So you put here 46. Now, before I add this one, so this is your mid drop, okay, from the initial drop. So if you add this one, okay, plus this equals your present drop plus your sinkage, your departure drop will be 1402. This should be your departure drop. So you put here 14.02, and your sinkage will be 48.46 meters or 46 centimeters, okay. So your departure drop would be 1402. Now why? I'll explain this one. From your present drop, well, the foreman says I will stop loading because, Chief, I have stopped loading because you're now to take the drop reading forward up, forward mean up, port and starboard, so that you will compute how much cargo to load for trimming together with the drop surveyor. So you take a drop around the vessel, and it turned out that your midship drop is 15.56, okay. And as you compute your forward drop as agreed with the chief or the drop surveyor, that your forward is 13.46, your up drop is 13.66, and your actual mid and port drop, port and starboard, is 13.56. Okay, so this will be your mid drop and your departure drop is 14.02. Okay, but in the problem, it doesn't say here what is your departure drop. Nothing at all. So that's why it says only that your remaining cargo to load is 3,000. That's the reason why 3,000, you divide it with your TPC, then you will get the number of centimeters to reach 14.02. So divide this by 100, it will be 0.46 meters, and you add this one to your present drop, and that your departure drop will be 14.02, which is this one. So this means from your present drop of 13.56 mean, you need 46 centimeters to reach 14.02 as your departure drop. Okay, so that is what it meant. So the vessel has to sink, okay, sink of 40.46 or 46 centimeters to reach the drop of 14.02. Once you load 3,000 metric tons of cargo, your departure drop or equivalent drop will be 14.02. Okay, but with this final drop of 14.02, interpolate the TPC. Okay, TPC will be 64.81, which is this one. Okay, then you will get this figure of remaining cargo to load. How did I get this figure? Click this one, and the formula says here K8, K, and 8. This will be your sinkage times your M3, that will be your TPC times 100. Okay, so I will just do it for you. Equals your sinkage, which is this one, K8, multiplied by your TPC, that will be M3, then multiply it by 100, and you will have the value of 98.81. Okay, 98.81. Okay. Okay. Now look here. Our target, our remaining cargo to load is 3,000, right? 3,000. 1, 2, 3. And the recommended cargo to load is 2981. You put here 2981. 2981. From this sinkage of 46 centimeters, you are short of 19 metric tons. Okay, but this is the recommended cargo to load to reach this 14.02. So let's proceed, guys, to show you that how accurate this program is. Since this recommendation cargo for trimming is 2981, so you put here 2981. Okay, to run it up, press enter. What happens if you load 2981? Look at the midship is exactly 1402, which is the same here, and your sinkage is 0.46, which is exactly the same here. If you put this figure of 2981, okay, 2981. So we continue. Says here, then go to trim holes 2. We go to trim holes 2. This will be the one. And here you have 2981 here, and you have 2981 here. This is your initial drop, forward and up. This is your main drop, your trim, and your MTC, LCF, and TPC. Okay. Then you scroll down. Your trimming hold is 2 and 7. Say 2. Put here 7. Okay. Then according to the problem, your trim should be 50 centimeters. Okay. So we put 50 centimeters. Scroll down and put here 50 centimeters, okay? 0.50 meters. And how much would you load in hole number 1? Number 1 should be 1285 to run it up. 1285. Put here 1285. 1285. And number 7 will be 1696. 1696. And your departure drop, forward and up is, forward is 1377, up drop is 1427. You have a trim of 50 centimeters and your mean drop is 1402. Your deflection is 0, okay? So you go back to form 6. How to find trim when handling several moderate weights, okay? Take note of the cargo in hold number 2. We are going to load number 2 hold is 1285. 1285. You have here 1285. Hold number 2 is 1285. Put your LCG. This will be LCG moment. And number 7 is 1696. Number 7 is 1696. And your LCG moment, and your departure drop would be forward is 1377, which is the same here. Okay. 1377, up drop is 1427, up drop is 1427, your trim is 50 centimeters, and your main is 1402, and you have a 0 deflection. So now we go now to the trim table. Okay, trim table, and your remaining cargo to load is 2981, which is this one, 2981. Okay, 2981. And hold number 2, you will load 1285. Number 7 is 1696, which is this one. Number 2 is 1285, 7 is 1696, which is the same, okay? Now, in hold number 2, we will put now the correction forward and correction up. So we go to the trimming table. This is the trimming table of this vessel. Then you go to hold number 2. This is the forward and up correction. And our sailing drop is 1432, so you have to go to the nearest, okay? So forward, it says the correction of 14 meters drop, that will be 4.8. You put here, forward is 4.8, okay? And up drop should be negative 1.6. Negative 1.6 here. Then we go now to hold number 7. The same 14 meters. And the forward correction is negative 1.8. Number 7, forward correction is negative 1.8. And up correction is 4.8. 4.8. Up correction number 7 is 4.8. So confirm. Okay. After you have put the values of the forward and up correction, then you will have your departure drop. Okay. So your departure drop forward is 1377, which is the same here. 1377. And your up drop is 1427. Up drop is 1427. And your main is 1402. Mid is 1402. And your trim is 50 centimeters. Your trim here is 50 centimeters, or this one. Okay, 50 centimeters. Then this is your main drop. Okay, and your deflection is 0. Take note, oh, they're almost the same. How did I get this main drop? Mid drop is this one. This is your mid drop. Exactly. So what I did is put equals. Okay. Then you go to your mid drop, which is exactly the same. There you go. And your main drop is this one. Click this one. And your main drop is this one. Okay. Now we now go to form number 6. Form number 7. Form number 7 is how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in main drop. Take note that the density at birth is seawater according to the problem. Says here, MB max Panama present drop forward is 1346 and up drop is 1366 in salt water density. So salt water density is 1.025. Put your initial drop forward and up drop 13.66. Okay. Then you put now the how much cargo you will load in number 2 and number 7. So according to our calculation, we will put in hold number 2 is 1285. So put here 1285, 12.85, and number 7 hold will be 1696. So put here 1696, 1696. Okay, is that correct? 1696. Okay. Then, of course, after completion of loading, you're still floating and density of salt water is 1.025. Okay, completion of loading. Is that correct? Something wrong here. 1285. 1285. Okay. Then your main drop will be 1402. And your forward and up drop would be forward with 1378, which is almost the same here. We have 1477, and we have here 1477, and the trimming table here we have 1377, and our up drop is 1426. We have here 1427, 1427, and 1427. Okay, and your trim is 49. What we have is 50 centimeters. Okay, now let's go back to form number 6. Take note that the recommended cargo to load is 2981, which is short of 3000. Okay, so what's the difference is 19 tons. We are short of 19 tons. Now, the problem indicates that we should load 3000 metric tons. So we put 3000, okay? I just make it this way because if you put this figure, which is this one, after loading 2981, you will have exact figure or mid drop of 1402, and your sinkage is 46 centimeters, which is the same with this one. That's why I follow this figure as recommended by the program. But since our program are the problem, indicates that we should load 3000. So what I do, you can put it this way, 3000. Okay. But I don't do it that way. I just put it this way. This is your departure drop. I put here 1. Okay. Put here 1. Take note of this figure. It will change. Okay, it's almost there. Then I put here, make it 2. Okay. 2. You enter. It's almost 3000. I go back and make this 3. Okay. Then you have 3000. Okay. Without changing this one. So 3000. You scroll down. And you make this 3000. Okay. After you loaded 3000, what will be your mid drop is 140229. So this is an increase of 0029. Okay. And so with your sinkage is 4629. So this is an increase of 0029. Okay. We'll just proceed with this one of 3000. Then you go to trim holes 2. Then now you have your 3000 here. And your trim is 50 centimeters. How much are you going to load in hole number 2? So number 2, he says 1294. So you put here 1294. 1294. And your 7 will be 1706. And you have here 1706 if you run it up. And your departure drop would be forward is 1377. Up drop is 1427. You have a trim of 50 centimeters. And your min drop is 1402. Take note that the deflection is 0. We go back to form number 6. Take note of these figures, guys. Number 2 and number 4. Okay. So we go to form 6. And you scroll down. So number 2 is 1294. Which is this one. And what happens if you load 1294? And number 7 is 1706, and we have 1706 in number 7. And what will be your departure drop? Departure drop is forward 1377, which is the same here. 1377, and up drop is 1427, the same here of 1427. Your trim is 50. And your trim is 50, and your min drop is 1402. Min drop is 1402. Deflection is 0, and your deflection is 0. Then we go to trim table. Okay. You don't have to change this anymore, but we have already checked this before. And your cargo to load now is 3000. Number 2 is 1294, which is this one. I'm sorry. 1294. And up, hole number 7 is 1706. 7 is 1706. Okay? Put this down. It will be your departure drop. Once you already put this correction forward and up in hold number 2 and 7 in hold number 7 forward up correction, and your departure drop would be forward is 1377. You have here 1377, and trim table is 1377. Your up drop is 1427. Form 6 is 1427. Trim to holds is 1427. And trim table is 1427. You have your mean drop, and mean is the same, 1402. You have 50 centimeters, and your deflection is 0. So exactly 0 here. Then you go to form number 7. Okay. You have your initial drop here. Your density is salt water. Then you apply your weight in hole number 2. Number 2 is how much? 12.1294. Put 1294. 94. And number 7, how much you load is 1706. Put here 1706. Okay. And your departure drop, after completion of loading, your density is still 1.025, and your main drop is 1402 here, and this will be your forward drop, forward and up. Forward is 1378. It should be 1377. Okay. Then your up drop is 1427. We got here 1427, and your trim is 50 centimeters. You got here 49, and it should be 50 centimeters trim. Okay. So we'll concentrate. This is form 7, which is how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in mean drop. Now we'll concentrate on this trim to holds, okay? And I will explain it further. So trim to holds. Number 1, find present mean drop. Mean drop is you add forward and up, divide by 2. That will be your main drop of 13.56. I made this one into Excel. This is this one. So number 1 is to find the mean drop. So you put your forward and up drop. This will be your trim, your present trim. You add forward and up, divide by 2. Then your mean drop is 1356. Okay, which is this one. 1356. Okay, this is your trim of 20 centimeters. Okay. Then the next, number 2, from hydrostatic table, MTC, LCF plus and TPC at present drop of 1356, which is this one. So from the hydrostatic table, but with this mean drop of 1356, you will have your MTC of this figure, LCF and TPC. So MTC is 98974. 98974. So you have 98974. LCF is 0.48. LCF is 0.48. TPC is 6458. TPC is 6458. Okay. Then you go to number 3. Number 3 says correct the LCG of up hold, which is hold number 7, to the distance of LCF. That is number 3. So go scroll to number 3. Correct the LCG of up hold to distance from LCF. Same sign, subtract. So from this figure, we go to the Excel. So LCG of up hold 7. So LCG of hold number 7 is 6632. Okay, 6632. We go to the number 2. Hold number 7. Hold number 7, LCG is 6632. Okay? 6632. 6632. So you hold number 7 is 6632. Your LCF is 048, which is this one. Then it says same sign, subtract. They have the same sign, so subtract. So 66.32 minus 0.48. Your distance of center of flotation is 6584, which is 6584. So we go to number 4. Number 4 is find distance between forward and up holes. So meaning, what is the distance between hold 7 and hold number 2? Number 4 is find distance between forward and up holes, meaning 7, 7, and 2. Different name, add. Different name, add. Okay. So look, 7 is 6632. This is your up hold. And number 2, or forward, LCG of forward hold is negative 63.36. Okay. Number 2, scroll down a little bit, is 63.36, which is this one. Okay. What is the distance between holds? Distance between holds is 129.68. And we have here in the Excel is 129.68. Different name, add. Different name, add. So they have different name. This is positive, is negative, so you add all together. And the distance between hold is 129.68, which is this one. 129.68. So we go to number 5. Number 5. Find the change of trim. Okay. Find the change of trim, final trim minus initial trim. And if negative sign by the head, going by the head. Okay. Trim by the head. This is positive, so this is trim by the stern. And we go to number 5. Number 5. Okay. So the final trim is 55 centimeters. Take note that your initial trim is 22 or 20 centimeters. Okay. That is your initial trim. And your final trim is 50 centimeters, your target trim. So your final trim says you 50 centimeters minus your initial trim of 20, that will be 30 centimeters change of trim. You are trimmed by the stern. It is positive, then you are trimmed by the stern on the back part. So that will be number 5. Number 5, 30 centimeters trimmed by the stern, because this is positive. If negative sign by the head, but you are positive sign here, that's why you are trimmed by the stern. So we go to number 6. Number 6, okay. Number 6. We go to number 6 now. We go to number 6. In number 6, find weight to be loaded forward. So weight forward, this is the formula. And find the weight up, this is the formula. So in Excel, I made it into Excel, which is this one. To find weight forward, the formula is distance up hold from center of flotation times remaining cargo to load minus your change of trim times MTC times 100 over distance between holds. So we just transpose, guys. So what is distance of hold from center of rotation? Meaning hold number 7, distance from hold number 7 to from center of rotation. So how much is that? This one. So from LCG of hold number 7, from distance to LCF, your LCF is 48. So distance LCF is 6584. So X 6584. 6584. You put here 6584. Okay? And what is remaining cargo to load? Our remaining cargo to load is 3000. So you have now 3000. Then you go to this one, change of trim. So what is your change of trim? Change of trim is 30 centimeters positive. So you have here, change of trim is 30 centimeters times your MTC. So what is your MTC? MTC is 989.74. So 989.74. 989.74 times 100, okay, over distance between two holes. So distance between two holes is, so distance between two holes is 12968. So you put here 12968, okay. Now we do the computation. So 65.84 times 3000, that will be this one. 65.84 times 3000, you have 197520, okay. Then we go this equation. Will be this one, 0.03 or 30, you put here 30, okay, 0.30 times your MTC of 9889.74, 989.74 times 100, and the value is 2969220. And this one, you put it here, and this one, you put it here. Divide this all together, that will be okay, you deduct this one from this one, J51, that is J51. I put it here, J51. So this one and this one. So J51. Okay, this one. So here, put here equals minus this one, and W is 167,827.8, which is this one. Okay, divide with your distance between hold, then your forward will be 12.94. 12.94, and your cargo to hold in number 2 is 1294, okay, which is, or this one, 12 forward is 1294, which is the same with your Excel. Then to find the drop up, the formula is remaining cargo to load minus your weight forward. So your remaining cargo to load is 3000 minus your weight forward, and your weight up will be 1706, which is 1706 of your running top. Now the problem stops here. The problem only stop of how much to load in number 2 and number 7. That is only stops there. But what I did is to continue to get the departure drop forward and up. So let's go to the Excel. Okay, so I go to the Excel. What we do first, so this is your present drop, okay, of 1346 forward and up is 1366. What is your sinkage? Oh, sinkage is 47 centimeters, which is this one, 47 centimeters. That should be 46. Sinkage should be 46. And the formula for getting the sinkage is this one. Sinkage is weight times TPC times 100. Okay, that is 3,000 your weight. TPC is 6458. TPC is 6458. TPC 6458 times over 100. So if you want to compute this one, equals 3,000 1, 2, 3 divide by 64.58 divide by 100, and the value would be 46. Okay, so this will be 46. This will be, put it this way, 3,000 1, 2, 3 divide by 64.58 divide by 100, 46. Okay, that will be 46. Or your departure drop of what is your departure drop? Departure drop is 1402. 14.02, and your present drop is 13.56. 13.56, is that correct? Okay, so your sinkage is 46, which is the same here. So this should be 46. Okay, was what this one? $46. Okay, so you add this one, 13.46 plus your sinkage of 46, that will be 1392, and add this one, that will be 1412. Now, to get this change of drop forward and up, this is the formula. First, okay, to change of drop forward, the formula is 1/2 LPP plus LCF over LPP times your change of trim. Your change of trim is 30. So what is your LPP is 215. LPP is 215 here, and your LCF is 0.48, 0.48 and your LPP is 215, and your change of trim is 30 centimeters. Change of trim is 30 centimeters, positive, okay? So what we do now? Add this one. So that will be, say, put it here. Equals 107.5 plus 0.48. How much would that be? Is that correct? 107, I'm sorry. It should be 107. 107.5 plus 0.48 equals 107.98, okay? Over your 215 times your change of trim. Okay, take this one out. Divide this together, that will be 0.050 times your change of trim, and your change of trim forward is 0.15. Okay, 0.15, then change of drop up, formula is change of trim minus your change of drop forward. Your change of trim is 0.030 minus your change of drop forward 15, so your change of drop up will be 0.15. So your change of drop forward is 0.15 and 0.15 up. Now take note, okay? Since you are trimmed by the stern by 50 centimeters, okay? Okay, take note, guys. So your present trim is 20 centimeters, okay? But you have to make it 50. So meaning to say, if your present trim is 20 centimeters, so this up you have to sink it a little more, so that you will have a trim of 50 centimeters. So this one goes down, this one goes up. If this one goes down, you add, and this one goes up, minus. So what you do, up is plus, and forward is minus, okay? So what you do, so this one equals forward minus 15 is 1777, and this one equals your drop up plus, because you want to have a big trim, for change of trim up, that will be 1427. So your forward drop is 1377, up drop is 1427, which is the same here, okay? Now, what is the LCG of what is the new LCG? Okay, the new LCG is should be this one. You go here. New LCG is this one. Okay, so you put here was new LCG. You go to this is a new LCG 1038. Okay, and your LCB of your departure, that will be main drop is 1402. This will be $14.02. What is this LCB of 1402? LCB of 1402. You go to your hydrostatic table 1402. Okay, 1402. Okay, LCB, meron mga LCB dyan. Okay, 1402, 14.02. Your LCB is 623, negative 623. So negative 623. Okay, so this your new LCG is 10.36 and your LCB of departure drop is negative 23. Okay, so you LCG, okay, this will be your equals LCG. Okay, and your LCB is negative 23, 623. Okay, look guys, if this is your amidship, this is your amidship, sorry, so this is your amidship, the center line, and you have your ball here. So from your LCG is 10.38, so it is positive, and the up part of your vessel is positive, so you measure from amidship going backward of 10.36. This will be your LCG of 10.36. Okay, this one, this line, and your LCB is negative 623. Negative meaning negative, here is the forward part of vessel from your amidship. So negative measure negative 6.3 from amidship going forward, that will be your LCB of negative 623. Okay, now take note, without using the rule, the weight here, because of the weight of your cargo, the tendency of the vessel on this part will sink, the up part. That's why your arrow is going downward, because of the weight of your cargo. That's why of the LCG. When you say buoyancy, the water pulls you upward. Okay, pulls you upward. That's why the tendency of the vessel forward will go up. That's why you have a counterclockwise. So it's like a seesaw. If this one goes down, the forward part goes up. Okay, that is like a seesaw. So because of the buoyancy, the vessel forward will go up and up part will go down. And the rule says if LCG is above of LCB, meaning behind of LCB, so it is trimmed by the stern. Now in this case, LCG is above of LCB, meaning he is behind LCB, that's why it's trimmed by the stern. When you say trimmed by the stern, that will be positive. So his trim is 50 centimeters. That's why he is trimmed by the stern. I hope that's clear, guys. And take note of the sign of the LCB, LCG, and LCB. This is positive sign, meaning positive from midship, amidship going forward. So measure from midship going forward, that will be your LCB of negative 6.3. And since your LCG is positive 0.38, so on the up part, from midship going backward is positive. So from amidship, you measure 10.38 from midship backward, that will be your LCG. So if LCG is behind LCB or LCG is above of LCB, the rule says your trim should be trimmed by the stern. Okay, so we'll put this way so you can see it. Okay, we got this one. I think this will be better here. This. Okay, done. So that's it, guys. I hope you like the video presentation, and if you like, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget the notification bell. Thank you for watching and have a good day.